In fact, you're probably doing more damage to yourself because society has not evolved to the point where they don't care about sex or gender. And we can get into the explanation of transgender and things like that, whatever else. But you're not hurting anybody. You can live a functional lifestyle and continue on with your life just fine by being trans. But with pedophilia, you cannot. You are now entering the territory of harming other individuals and living out life in an incomplete way. You cannot sustain the life of a sex offender or pedophilia. And that's typically the sense in the psychological handbook or whatever. And I forgot the stupid name of the list of diseases and things like that. And the main reason why homosexuality was taken off of it is because it doesn't conflict with your ability to live day to day. And that's it.
By the APA, American Psychological Association.
There you go. Thank you. But pedophilia is a big jump, and I hate the fact that people can equate pedophilia to something within the LGBT community, because they're not the same things at all. One is in its sense very natural, because homosexuality has existed forever, and there's slight scientific evidence of it actually helping humanity prosper.
I mean, obviously, Malthusian theory. Check.
Yeah. And then you have something like pedophilia, which does not suffer from that same evidence and hurts the people, because you can be gay, have consenting partners, and live a perfectly normal life and be fine. But when you are now bringing in something that cannot grasp the concept of sex, and you will go on to hurt this person's maturity, hurt this person's body, and hurt the way this person will evolve psychologically and physically, then you have a problem. This now enters the realm of mental illnesses, and thus needs to be handled appropriately. You can send them to the electric chair if you want. I mean, if you are a sex offender, I'm not really going to defend you, because if you were to rape a little girl or something, I would probably put you down in a fit of rage. But if you are just a person who is extremely unhappy in life because you can't have a real relationship, because in your heart of true hearts you know that you are attracted to children, you deserve help. You deserve help. You have done nothing wrong other than having bad thoughts, largely ones you can't help.
Let me ask you a question. If I have a therapist right now and I express these feelings to a therapist in this current state, and this is for informational purposes, would that therapist be obligated to report me to the authorities?
I'm not actually sure about that. I think I in this present state, they might have to, but they typically only have to they only have to report you to the authorities if you are a danger to someone or you have already committed an offense, because you can't go to tell a therapist that you've committed a crime. Then they'll have to write you out.
So let's assume that in the current state we don't. They're not obligated to. How would this differ from I'm not saying you're proposing, but how differ what you would have proposed? Are you saying there would be specific centers targeted towards pedophilia?
I would say I wouldn't necessarily open up a center centered around pedophilia, because typically centers that focus on one thing, unless it's like a cancer ward or something, but I'm speaking within the mental sciences, don't tend to do that well. And then offers the possibility of people opening up fake centers, like fake rehabilitation centers, which are quite popular in the US right now. I'm simply opening the fact that we extend the capabilities of our mental health professionals to deal with such, and then normalize the fact that it's okay to seek help, something that any community can benefit from, especially the Black community.
And I think that, and just going off of this, I'm thinking, if we, like you said, extend it towards our current therapist, then it would eliminate that privacy concern where I raised earlier, where I was saying that if I go to a place to get help for my pedophilia, people just follow me around. Let's say if I'm a celebrity or politically exposed person, someone important, they would just follow me around like, hey, Josh, he's running for mayor of Bootyville and he goes to this pedophilia.
Sounds like a great job.
So, so like if we open it just for therapists, then they wouldn't know exactly what I'm going for. So yeah, I do think that we should extend that within our current system as our current therapist to be able to help people with pedophilia.
Yeah. I mean, I once can't remember if it was Reddit or it was just an article I was reading, where this guy basically admits to being a pedophile, and he's like he's struggled with it for over 30 years. He's never done anything to children. He doesn't get near them. He doesn't do whatever. He's had relationships. He's tried dating women. Nothing worked. And then he tried going to mental health specialists and nothing worked. The only thing that helped him was getting a child sex doll. And that alleviated most of his pressure. And yeah, that's kind of a disgusting thought to think about in itself. But now this guy can carry on work and be, what you might call it. He can be as normal as normal of a member of society as possible. And this obviously this post was in an argument for the children's sex dolls because it's a whole lot of nonsense. I wish it was something better we can
That's
do.
a good.
But
That's another good conversation to have. Is it so? We know what hentai is. Do you think that cartoon hentai, the underage cartoon hentai, should be legal? Well, do you think it should be used as a medium of people to assuage their urges, their pedophilic urges?
I wouldn't put hentai in that category simply for two reasons. For A, they're representative drawings that often don't have the representation that they have, because a 16-year-old schoolgirl with the bust of a 40-year-old MILF doesn't necessarily pursue that. Not to mention because they're animation, it's simple to do that. And then on the reversed hand, you have lollies, which gets
Basically,
very murky
basically.
territory. Who the writers and generators basically get away with by saying like this bitch is like 9,000 years old, like that vampire from Blaze Blue. That bitch that bitch is a lolly, but she's like 10,000 years old. So like, is she just a flat woman, or is this a child? And that's where sexuality gets very difficult to, how do I say, argue, because these are just cartoon representatives. You
Yeah, but
you
you
can
know
eat.
what?
Yeah, go ahead.
You know what? I personally feel like, and I've thought about this for a while. I personally feel like if you're going to make what's the word, pedophilia an issue, then drawing any representation of it should also be addressed because you like you don't just say, oh yeah, this is bad, but the representation of this in the same context of sexuality, because people are not looking this for medical for studying purposes. They're looking at this to get the attraction and the urges and whatnot. So I guess the reason why you would say pedophilia is on like pictures of pedophilia is wrong is because it promotes the very act of it thereof. So
And I
what?
can agree with you there.
Who's to say that hentai is not doing the same thing?
I mean, I can agree with you there, and I can only say that it'll go like a case by case situation. A good example of this is Kane or whatever her name is, the girl from Dragon Maid, the little girl who's basically going to kindergarten but was drawn slightly thicker than she should be and is a sexual object of a lot of people, because she's not really a kindergartner. She's supposed to be like a 3,000-year-old dragon or some shit like that. That gets into some like slightly sick territory there. You're just like, this isn't right. Not to mention that show legitimately sexualizes like a 6-year-old, like, and then they legitimately sexualize a 12-year-old boy. So it gets to strange areas.
Interesting.
But like I said, I would just go by case level, because there were 25-year-old women who look like they're 13, and then there are 13-year-olds who look like they're 20, and then it's obviously wrong to sleep with that 13-year-old, but then it's not wrong to sleep with that 23-year-old. So it's these limits. It's about maturity. It's about the ability of the character, and it's about the representation of said character.
Yeah, and you know
Um,
what? This goes even further. Like this goes really deep into society and how we behave and how we perceive things. Just a second. Yeah, mommy. Oh yeah, I forget what. Can you warm it up for me, please? I'll come out in a second.
That
So
accent switch though.
as as I was saying,
Oh gosh, I'm out of breath.
out of breath
um,
for.
what was I saying, Akil?
You were saying this goes very deep into
Oh yeah,
society,
this goes
and
very deep into society because now we have the concept of what does a woman, a mature woman, looks like, and what defines what a young woman looks like. Because we're becoming very more liberal society, especially in what we wear and how we dress. We see little kids putting on makeup, which was exclusively only for older women. So as we see this direction society is taking and becoming, I would say I'm very hesitant to say sexualization because that's a whole nother rabbit hole, but more saying I'm creating a word here, maturification or maturing younger children because they're really children just by the appearance. um, then where do we define that? Like we go back to lollies. Okay, what defines a lolly? Is this because she look like a child, but is she really a child? Does she have makeup and dress like an adult? But really, what's an adult at this point? You know. So I think it even goes into there to have a conversation. What do we define um, a mature adult from a younger kid? And then honestly, I think generally we're gonna have to really take a good look of what we consider liberal and too liberal. And
which is fair, but I mean, using because a lot of this is coming from like an American scope of thinking. Like we're addressing how we think in America and other things like that. So there are clearly ways to sexualize individuals that other cultures are not familiar with. And I'm gonna start this up so we can find a match. Everybody gonna be picking. Darnell, you there? Pat, you there?
I'm here. Wait,
All
Darnell
right,
didn't
cool.
answer.
I think Darnell was like muting.
Oh,
So yeah, there are multiple ways for me. What I maturity. Like I'm personally not attracted to younger girls, even if they're like a year or two younger than me, simply
yep.
because they lack the maturity. Because you
Q-pop.
know, Q-pop, yeah. Like my wife already has like she has moments of immaturity, and I'm just like, am I married to a child? Um, but it is what it is. Like I think maturity is a big, and I mean mental maturity, because it's very possible for a young girl to physically mature and be accessible in that way, but not have the mental capability of making relationship decisions or sexual decisions that are in her best interest. If she is going to experience sex and things like that, it should be with someone who is just as immature in her own age, and not try to find a 25-year-old guy who's willing to sleep with a 15, 16-year-old, because I've seen a lot of those in high school, and those guys are the fucking worst.
Yep.
Um, but with the whole, I think the whole too liberal thing is a strange argument, because what I'm looking forward to is to get to the point where we no longer need to sexualize every image or every action, in a sense similar to like hunter-gatherer societies or other societies where women can walk around topless and it's not seen as an odd thing. I get it that it's within a societal
I
frame or
feel quick.
context that yeah, I'm going to.
Okay,
Um,
just make sure.
I get that it's in a societal like frame or context. Like within America, breasts are very sexualized, but that shouldn't necessarily be the case. There are things that need to evolve in a sense socially past to what they are at the moment. Um, and then there's also the fact is like too liberal would be saying like everything is saying fuck it, like it's okay to be a pedophile. No, that's too liberal. That's too accepting of everybody and everything. Um, but we are at a point where everybody judges people for everything, and it's getting to the point where it doesn't. Is that a Ari? Yeah, it's getting to the point where it doesn't benefit or suit anybody to do that kind of that sort of judgment. Like, why shouldn't a woman be able to wear something revealing or freeing if it's comfortable or it's her preferred style? That's fine. And then should that only then be allowed for older women? So you're telling me a 13-year-old girl can't get hot or anything else like that? But at the same time, she's not supposed to be sexualized. So it just comes to an acceptance of people being people.
I mean, but like then we have to target it more towards the item itself. If the item is clearly looking to enhance the what do you call it? Would it be the secondary reproductive organs? Then that you can be considered sexual. And I'm not saying that's the solution. I'm just saying this is the type of thinking that we're going to have to address at some point, because I think bottom line in my head, and this is what I've thought, and I could be wrong, but there's no such thing, or at least I'm gonna be very hard pressed to find a thriving society without any form of shaming. I said it. Just like
Um,
the Scarlet A, the Scarlet A, the
You gotta
Scarlet Letter.
relax. See,
That
listen,
was that's
Vito, you
outrageous,
gotta
and we have
relax.
developed a
You gotta
society in a very
relax,
good
okay?
direction, and I get we need to keep developing in that direction.
Hey!
But we're
You
never,
gotta take your
we will
time.
never
Take
reach
your
a
time.
point where everything is without shaming. There's going to have to be shaming on some things, and I think that's where we need to be having the conversation. That's where we need to be thinking as society, like, all right, what is it society acceptable? Why is it society? Why should it be society acceptable? And why should and what are the type of ways we're going to prevent people? So it's not necessarily shaming in the traditional sense of saying, you're a terrible human being and you're going to hell, but more so it's like that's something that should not be allowed anywhere. You know what I mean? Me personally, I think people should shame cigarette smoking. Like that shouldn't be a thing.
yeah, but I mean that's it shouldn't be because people are killing themselves. But you know,
And everyone
I mean,
and the earth.
to counter you there, it's gonna be hard. The Nugandu people of I forgot what part of Africa the Nugandu people are from, but they're a tribe that essentially has little to no sex drive and really only have sex to reproduce. They have sex, I think, like once every 3 or 4 months, and with at least from what anthropologists have deciphered, they just really have an extremely low libido and sex drive. They just don't care for it. They think it might be a dietary thing. They might think it might be thing, but this tribe in Africa doesn't shame for sex. And they just don't have sex. That's what it is. It's with that also being the case is that they also don't have homosexuality because they only see sex as a reproductive purpose, and without the ability to reproduce,
Have you
there's
noticed
no
that
point.
you can actually see Vagar in his skin without a hood and everything?
Yeah, kinda.
He's a black Yordle.
He is a black Yordle, and his eyes are thinged up by demonic energy.
Okay, so you don't want help. Okay.
Josh.
I don't know if you thought I was gonna tank that for you.
No, I was waiting for you to hit it.
For what?
So you
You
started
started
walking away,
off.
but fine, it's okay.
Okay, bitch.
Oh, I messed up. I might die. No, I did
Are
it.
you right over there? Nah, you made it. Good job.
I got the wrong thing. I was supposed to get W instead of E.
Do you have a word for this bush?
Be careful, bot lane. Just don't give Lee Sin kills. I'll be good. Wait, why did I type that? I thought it was... Oh, let's go Camille over here. Oh, you lucky. Help me mid. Help me mid.
I'm coming. You should back up, dude. Alright.
Help me here. Help me here. Oh, around
That's
you.
bad. I'm dead. I got bodied. That's something we shouldn't have come up for.
Pull it.
I got attracted, yeah. We shouldn't have fought for that because Ari was on my ass, but whatever. They got first blood too. That's gonna be bad for me. Super annoying.
You weren't doing mid lane? I'm sorry, I
I
should
was
have
doing fine. I was doing fine at mid lane. Just, I didn't need to be put behind on somebody who can attract me and basically fuck my day up. I'm gonna get R and see what I can do.
I mean, you'll be fine later on, because your echo. We're all getting here. Camille's not a jungle. I don't know what she's doing. She's gonna need help from. Did she even have red or she's? Yeah.
I envy silence because I must be loud.
Oh wait, so all that minions go away.
How's bot lane looking? So Yasuo bot?
What happened, Skittles?
We should go home.
The end is important in all things.
It's a Camille jungle, right? Yeah.
First item, yo, first back by the Remnant of the Ascendant.
Alright.
A 5-minute remnant.
Hey Camille. Really appreciate it.
You might be with the bot. Oh, she's still there.
These conditions.
You guys are trash.
What's she doing?
She was ganking me.
I know, but she's probably gonna go for
I
Scuttle.
don't have any words yet. If you can,
I know, but she's probably gonna go for Scuttle.
just put it in this bush.
You get a stun off or something, Vega. No, let me just get my red. I'm gonna get my red. I'm wasting time.
Yeah, I can. I just need this bush warded. Thank you.
My talent justifies all actions.
Ah, you're dead.
Gotta go home again.
Good job. I didn't have flash, so I'll be able to get him up.
He's
Oh,
still
he's
here.
still here? Why is he still here? Oh, that's why. You're dead. Yeah, back away. Go home. Go home.
Dang, that was a double kill if you had just.
No, I'm kind of behind right now because I've been roaming a lot.
No, but that was a double kill if you had landed it.
Oh, if I had landed something? No, before, no. I didn't have flash.
Yeah, land the Q probably, but either way. I'm heading back.
I pull their strings, and then they dance.
Is Pat bot with you?
Yeah,
Not right now.
I'm coming.
Yeah. No, I mean like if I didn't know. I thought Pat was our top lane again. It's a Kali. All right.
Wait, that's
I
old
know.
Akali, right? Yeah, it is.
Is it the new Akali? No, it's
Nah,
old.
it's
It's
old.
not reworked.
Yo, she looks fucking ridiculous, dude.
Yeah, she does.
Come down bot again.
All right, time to see if I can put some work on Ari's booty.
See if there's any war. Yep, there's a ward there. Fled out from me, please. That's fine. Just clear that out.
Oh, that hurt. Seriously?
Nice.
I should have dodged. That was my fault. I shouldn't be in fighting her. You know, and I am bad.
Flash, flash. Do whatever you can there. I don't know. Yo, right there. There you go. Oh my god, bro.
That tornado saved his life.
Yeah. It was you got the other kill, so good on you, Pat. You're playing pretty well, actually.
Oh, you stayed up.
This was a counter lane, and I gave up that kill. That hurts.
Oh man, probably about to get body. Focused a lot of my attention. Well, can be everywhere. All right, whatever. Hey, yo, I'm getting
Alright,
blue.
yo,
Do you need
let's
to
get
be
out
on
of
blue right now?
here. I still didn't get thing yet.
I'm gonna start with blue. What?
My W went off, and it didn't root him. That's. I hit him beforehand. I don't get it. He should have died.
That's way too much damage. I can't engage on her.
That's fine.
Cause she just has to attract me once I hit her with the E.
I have to get my level 6. It's been, I've been roaming away too much.
Yeah, you should have had 6 already.
Yeah, I just got it, but roam way too much.
You can head back, dude.
I'm also gonna need a little.
They're-
I'm gonna
they're-
start focusing
they're
on
mad
Akali
aggressive.
and Echo. Kinda need that carry. Oh, she's dead.
She should live. Just back up. You're not gonna beat him.
Yep.
Don't
Nah.
fight him. He's just gonna double kill both of you.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's a lot of people at
Poor
bot.
bot.
That's a kill, Pat. Good. That's a double.
No.
No. Almost.
You gotta tell us when she's not there.
She left a while ago. It wasn't.
You gotta let us know.
Buy a ward, Dorno. Of course you didn't buy a ward. I'm gonna put a control ward in our gank bush, so ward other places.
I'm gonna try. Let's see what happens.
She won't be able to take that tower. Ward. Ah, she flashed.
She should die still.
One more. There you go.
Oh, I'm already here. Wow, I didn't even realize that. Flashed over. Nice.
I just wanted her to come up a bit. Alright, heading back to mid.
Need my red first.
Got a flash because I'm hungry.
Ari's coming down.
There's a Kali right here.
Yeah, I see it.
Just wait here. See if she shows up. Nope. She's probably gonna wait here for me. I saw that shit coming and she still hit me with it.
Yeah, like, bro. She has like 100% charm rate on you right now.
Nah, she missed a lot of the early ones. And I'm probably gonna die now.
Oh my god.
If I keep getting interrupted, how can I be expected to work?
Woo.
Yeah, you got that. Just kick her.
Ah, I was about to.
You flashed too early.
No, because I knew she was gonna flash out, so I was trying to prevent it, but
Yeah, no, I'm saying you should have held it to go over the wall with her.
yeah.
That way you could have just landed another Q or W or whatever. Yeah, I can wait for that.
Mama is getting bodied.
Like, come on. Like, what do you...
Just run, Jin. He's gonna try to go for you.
Jin, man. That hurts.
Like we've been getting ganked. Like we need help.
I hear you, but you know, all the other lanes need help right now. Oh, she got me.
You might die. Good kick.
All of my lanes need help right now. All of my lanes. Careful. You have ult?
Nope. I'm just gonna die. Pat, get it for me.
No.
Oh, yeah.
All of you just died.
All of us. This Yasuo is now
Yasuo
3 and 2.
is now 3. Ari's 3-0. Garen is 2-0.
Oh, actually, I could have got that kill. I didn't use my proto belt. That's upsetting.
Damn, bro. Garen is
Never
bodying
said,
this
I,
girl.
never said I was playing well today. Also, I've just been getting counter picked, but either way.
We got Mountain Drake.
That hurts.
They're gonna come mid too. They're gonna take that tower.
They got the tower already.
Alright, so what are we doing? Camille's behind. Garen's kind of a big boy.
Blue's here.
Yasuo is annoying.
Blue's here. Oh no, you can't. Alright, okay.
No, it's fine. Time for to actually start playing Echo.
Come get this blue.
I'll come. No.
He's dead.
Yeah, you're dead.
No.
I'm dead.
Oh.
At least you got the kill. You still have ult too. Ult if you have it, yeah. No, don't go back in, there's too many plants!
You're right. That was 4 plants.
You over here putting on shoes? Who put your shoe on? You or mine?
Little shit I'm not
guys wanna
noticing.
keep staying playing this game?
I don't really care. It's a really bad one, but man.
Nope.
What?
Yeah, DJ.
Death?
It's up to you guys. If you guys surrender, I will.
Alright.
Yes.
That's one for yes.
Like we're not gonna win.
Yeah, we're out of here.
I've heard that before and have still won. But I didn't even vote. Somebody said no. All right. You hit yes, and it
No,
won't
you're
matter.
walking into his name.
Let's start the show.
Go in!
Here you go.
You can hit her with anything? It could just be poke if it comes out. I forget it.
My work
Hmm.
asks questions. Never has
I don't want to build
answers.
next.
Ooh, run, boy. Oh, you dead. Super dead. Garen is gonna walk around with that girl Camille.
Yeah, I almost one shot Camille.
Hmm.
Bodied.
Garen said yes, please. Oh, I got silenced. And I don't want to play this game anymore because I forgot Garen has silence.
Yeah.
Hmm. He also just do whatever he wants because he can tower dive.
I didn't have my ult, and I didn't see she fighting me. Let's get out of here.
I got a minute.
Oh, now you guys want to get out of here. Not when I
We-
wanted to get out of here.
We all hit yes, Darnell. Don't be a little bitch. You should keep that tone with Sean sometimes.
Whew!
It was a bad game. That's all.
Of course, it's fine. Things happen.
It happens.
they're probably gonna gear up for Jax. I mean, Baron.
Hey, Yasuo, fight me, bro.
Did it the wrong way.
I wanna fight you, bro.
Alright. And yes, guys. It's up to you guys, honestly. I don't mind keep playing. It's either one.
Fight me, bro. Fight me, bro. Fight me, bro. Fight me, bro. Watch y'all play all of us.
Nope, he died. Did that give you guys enough hope to hit no?
Wait, what happened to my lead?
Alright, two surrenders, one down. Alright. So, I was coming for that Zion. Guys? GG.
Was it?
You all got counterpicked, it's fine. Losing is just as part of is just as much a part of this game as winning is. That.
It is, it is, it is.
You know what?
Sean, I mean, Pat really did really well that game.
No.
Pat wasn't the only.
Me,
Oh, well,
why you
hey.
got two different shoes on?
What is it, like minutes to 10 over there?
Yeah.
In the New York.
You miss it? You miss New York, man?
Not at all.
Oh shit.
Honestly, New York could be on like could be like burning in flames going down. It'd be like New York cool.
Damn, son.
I've reached the point where it's like New York could be burning in flames even if I'm in it, as long as it's burning.
Dude, like as long as New York, it's all good.
So is
Pat, you
that-
coming?
Oh yeah. Okay. I was about to ask. Like, this is my last one. Hopefully.
This is the last game. Let's
What do you want to do
this.
next, Pat?
What do you mean?
What do you want to play next?
I don't know. I could play anything. I don't know. I haven't.
I want to play Sleep when I.
Sleep
Yeah.
is a pretty good. Sleep's a pretty good game.
It
I don't
is.
know.
You can pop.
Everybody here for that QQ?
Yup. A player
Mm.
declined. It wasn't one
Ah,
of
Nah, it
Sean
wasn't
didn't
us.
accept.
It'd be funny if he's on the other team. I'm doing nothing but invading.
Whoop.
He ain't gonna have no jungle. He gonna cry all game long. His team not gonna come and help him. It's gonna be hilarious.
Q.
Whip up.
Queewee.
Mia,
Where
give me the
fuck
shoelaces.
is this
Give me
file?
the shoe.
Set path.
Give me the shoe. Give me the shoelaces.
I've been playing this game called Darkness Rises on my phone. It's pretty dope.
Give me the
That happens
shoelaces.
last
Give
game.
me the shoe.
Is it Oh shit! I got support.
Give me the shoelaces.
Huh?
Josh.
Give me the shoelaces. Thank you.
Alright, let me turn on my light so I could play better. Oh, my body's so sore. Why did I work out 3 days in a row? Why, Lord? Why is the kill trying to get fit again?
Make a kill.
What time it is? I know what time. Who am I batting? Oh, I'm batting.
Oh, you moved to Cali and now all of a sudden you want a Cali body?
Nah, I had a Cali body before. Josh used to see me. I got a little
You got a
Yeah.
dad bod.
exactly. I was about to say like I got that dad fat. And even with the dad fat, like I was still looking pretty good. I just didn't have like the stamina. But now, yeah, I moved to Cali. I need to get that that
Gotta get that ball.
I gotta get that stamina because I'm just walking everywhere. Like my job is basically like a 10 minutes walk, which is great to be able to walk to work, but oh, I have to pick.
Hold on, so you staying out there forever?
I'm staying out there forever. I would love to stay out here forever. No,
mean-
my program is 6 to 7 years, so I'm
That's
staying out
basically
here
forever.
basically forever. I'm trying to get a doctor before I turn 30. So if I can pull myself up and try to get this fucking work done,
This guy over
I-
here trying to be called Dr. Akil. Just so you know, yo, Sean, shut up. I'm a doctor. What do you
that if my life was so if my life was so petty to tell Sean to shut up because I'm a doctor, I would have to kill myself.
like, Sean? How about only doctors speak?
Honestly, I might just
How
do
many
that.
PhDs do you own?
Wait.
My point is valid because I have a PhD and you do not. So
Yo,
Mm.
Sean, I can only listen to my peers. When you become a doctor, you'll then become my peer.
Yeah, that sounds like some lame ass
Sean,
joke.
Sean. I have two things you never had in your life, and it starts with two P's: a platinum and a PhD. So be quiet.
That was funny, but Sean's been plat before. Had to pick Darnell.
Oh, he really has? That's fun.
No, yeah, Sean was plat when I was diamond.
Darnell, pick.
I know.
I know. Picky pick.
Just make it
Nah,
sure.
that was when I got to diamond largely because Sean. So
Largely
I was
because
like-
what?
largely because Sean said I couldn't do it.
I know. I remember that.
Yeah, he had this whole big falling out. He was like, you make stupid. Because I remember I was like 23 and like 4 with Yasuo carrying. And I made a bad plan. We ended up losing the game, and he went off. He's like, yo, he's like, you suck. He's like, you'll never get to diamond the way you playing. You can't do that. Blah blah blah. I'm way better than you. I'm Sean. I'm the best. Blah 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 blah. And I was like, wait, don't I rank up faster without you? I bet. Let's see who gets to diamond first, buddy. Ah.
Diamond.
Yeah, then I made it to diamond, although that shit was a struggle. And Sean,
Yeah, like you play like
Sean capped out at like fucking plat 3. I think Sean was the highest Sean's ever been. I was like, you are too far from diamond, buddy. And that's when Sean had to stop talking shit, because we've gotten into the whole argument before. I remember when we had an argument, I told him I could play every champion better than him. He could pick a champion, I'll play it better than him. That was like, that's back when I was being more savage.
I can say.
I made a play. I think it was yesterday as Nasus, and then Sean was like, "Oh, I'm really impressed. That was a really good play. That was like in a really high tier play. That was like an Akil play." I was like, "Did you just say Akil play?" Like what?
I mean, that's fair. I mean,
I was
who else? Who else are you gonna compare yourself to?
No one has the highest
I should've
mechanics
dodged it
out of you.
This is another loss. Like, man,
Why is it a lot?
I don't know. You're in India. Maybe you might carry us.
I mean,
I'm gonna be like Sheldon. I'm bad, bro. I'm bad.
I'm bad.
But Sean just annoying with that because I say I'm bad. He's like, I know he's bad. He's bad because of this. Bad. I'm like, oh my god, I just I'm bad.
I mean, we can shit talk him all you like, but we still play with him, and it's whatever. But I mean, I told Sean that he has to calm down. I was like,
Yeah,
realistically speaking, Sean, you're a very weak player mechanically. Like, you can think through the game, and you're a better coach than you are a player. And he's like, yeah, he's like, Darnell has better mechanics than me, but he can't think through the game, and that thing. And I was like, so you're on par with Darnell then, because he lacks Darnell has mechanics, but doesn't make the best decisions. Mr. I'm gonna farm bot lane all game, and then Sean just yells at people, but then when push comes to shove, he often drops the ball on like smites and just like simple plays. But it's fine either way. But yeah, he's been on edge lately. I don't know. He just needs to take a chill pill.
Akil, if you auto attack this minion, would your comment go to it?
No, it has to be a stun. If you want me to throw a stun for you, I can do that. But
That's too much mana.
Eh.
You're a Nivea. You're a Nivea. Go back to your lane.